Hey everyone, welcome back to Everyday English Podcast. I'm Jay.
And I'm Mia. So happy you're here with us today.
How's it going, Mia?
Good. Though, I have a trip coming up and I'm already stressed.
Ooh, where are you going?
Nowhere exciting yet. I'm just stressed about the airport part.
The airport is the worst part of any trip.
It really is. The lines, the announcements, the running.
The running. Always the running.
Well, good news for me. Today's topic is airports.
Perfect timing. We're covering everything today.
Everything? Like from the front door to landing?
From check-in all the way to baggage claim.
Oh, I need this. Okay, quick thing first, everyone.
Yes, if you like the show, hit that like button for us.
And subscribe. New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
And if you have a trip coming up, share this with your travel buddy.
They will thank you. All right, let's get to the airport.
So, airports. Honestly, one of the most stressful places to use English.
Yes, because everything is fast and everyone's in a hurry.
Right. Staff say the same phrases hundreds of times a day.
So they speak really quickly.
Exactly. But here's the good news. They use the same phrases every time.
Oh, so if you learn those phrases, you're fine.
Basically, yes. It's very predictable English.
That's actually comforting. It's a script.
It really is a script. So today we learn the script.
I love that. Let's start at the check-in counter. Okay, you walk into the airport. What's first?
You find your airline, then go to the check-in counter.
And what do I say when I get there?
Just hand them your passport and say, I'm checking in for the flight to Bali.
Checking in for the flight to. Simple.
Right, and they take it from there.
Give me another example.
Hi, I'm checking in for the 3 o'clock flight to Tokyo.
Oh, you can use the time instead of the city.
Either works. They just need to find your booking.
What if I already checked in online?
Then you say, I checked in online. I just need to drop my bag.
Drop my bag. So, hand over my suitcase.
Exactly. There's usually a separate line for that. Bag drop.
That line is always shorter, right?
Always. That's why I check in online every time.
Smart. I always forget until I'm at the airport.
And then you stand in the long line.
And then I stand in the long line and regret everything.
So I'm checking in for, and I just need to drop my bag.
2 phrases, and you're through the first step.
Okay, let's talk bags. There are 2 kinds.
Checked bag and carry on, right?
Exactly. Checked bag goes under the plane.
And carry on comes with me.
Right, in the overhead bin above your seat.
Overhead bin. I always forget that word.
It's a good one to know. The staff say it constantly.
What if my bag is too heavy?
Then they say, your bag is overweight.
Overweight. And then I pay extra?
Usually, yes. Or you move things into your carry-on.
Oh, I've done that. Right there at the counter.
Everyone has. Repacking in front of a line of people.
So embarrassing, but it saves money.
Totally worth it. And you can ask, what's the weight limit?
What's the weight limit? Good to ask before you pack.
Even better, ask before you leave home.
That's fair. Every airline is different.
Very different. Some are 20 kilos, some are 23.
So checked bag, carry on, overweight, and weight limit.
4 words that save you money.
Okay, next is security. This part makes me nervous.
Why nervous? You're not doing anything wrong.
I know, but I always feel guilty for no reason.
Airport guilt. It's very real.
It is. So what do they usually say?
They say, please remove your laptop from your bag.
Remove your laptop. Okay.
And take off your shoes and belt.
Take off your shoes. That one always surprises people.
Depends on the country. Some do, some don't.
What about liquids? That's the confusing one.
Right. Liquids have to be in a small, clear bag.
How small?
Usually 100 milliliters per bottle.
And they take it if it's bigger?
They do. I lost a really nice bottle of shampoo once.
Oh no. Was it expensive?
Expensive enough that I still think about it.
Years later.
Years later. So put liquids in your checked bag.
Noted. And if they need to check me?
They say, please step aside, or arms up, please.
Arms up, please? That's simple enough.
It is. Just follow their words and you're fine. Okay, you're through security. Now you find your gate.
And this is where you get lost, right?
Every single time.
I knew it! Airports are huge, to be fair.
They really are. So you check the departure board.
Departure board. That big screen with all the flights.
Exactly. It shows your gate number and boarding time.
What if the gate isn't listed yet?
Then it says, Gate to be announced. Just wait and check again.
Gate to be announced. Okay, that's not scary.
Not at all. It's very normal.
And if I can't find the gate?
You ask any staff member, where is gate 12?
Where is gate 12? Nice and direct.
They point and you go. It's that simple.
How lost have you actually gotten?
I once walked to the completely wrong terminal.
The wrong terminal. How far is that?
20 minutes on a train. Inside the airport.
There was a train involved?
There was a train involved. I made the flight. Barely.
So departure board? And where is gate 12?
Learn from my mistakes, everyone. Quick break, everyone.
If this is helping you, a like really helps our channel grow.
It genuinely makes a difference. Thank you.
And tell us in the comments, where are you flying next?
We want to hear your travel plans. Okay, back to it.
Okay, what about delays? That's my nightmare.
Very common. And the announcements are hard to hear.
So hard. The speakers are always echoing.
Right, so listen for 2 words. Delayed and canceled.
Delayed means late. Canceled means not happening.
Exactly. And you'll hear, Flight 205 is delayed.
What do I do if that happens?
Go to the desk and ask, how long is the delay?
How long is the delay? Simple and clear.
And if it's canceled, you ask, can I get on another flight?
Can I get on another flight? Good recovery question.
They'll usually rebook you for free.
Oh, that's a relief. I always panic.
Everyone panics, but it's their job to help you.
That's a good reminder, honestly.
And one more. Sometimes they say, gate change.
Gate change. So my gate moved?
Yes, and that happens more than you'd think.
Oh no. And you're already bad with directions.
Don't remind me.
So delayed, canceled. How long is the delay? Gate change.
4 words that handle almost any problem. Okay, it's time to board. They announce boarding by group.
By group? Not everyone at once?
Right. You'll hear, now boarding group 3.
And my group number is on my ticket?
Exactly, on your boarding pass.
Boarding pass. That's the ticket you show at the gate.
Right, and now it's usually on your phone.
Oh no, my phone.
What happened?
My phone died once, right at the gate.
With your boarding pass on it?
With my boarding pass on it. I nearly cried.
What did you do?
A very kind staff member printed a paper one for me.
See, people help, but charge your phone.
I charge it constantly now. Lesson learned.
Also useful. They say, please have your passport ready.
Have your passport ready. So hold it in your hand.
Exactly. Don't dig through your bag at the front of the line.
Nobody likes that person.
Nobody likes that person. So, boarding pass, boarding group, passport ready.
I'm never being that person again. Okay, I'm on the plane. Do I need English here?
A little. Mostly with the flight attendants.
What do they usually ask?
Chicken or pasta? That's the classic.
The famous airplane question.
It really is. And you just say, chicken please.
Easy. What if I need something?
You press the call button and say, could I get some water?
Could I get some water? Same as a restaurant.
Exactly the same. It transfers perfectly.
Oh, that's nice. What if my seat is wrong?
You say, I think this is my seat. Very politely.
I think this is my seat. Gentle but clear.
Right. Most of the time, it's an honest mistake.
Has that happened to you?
Once. A man was in my window seat.
What did you do?
I said the phrase, he checked his ticket, and he moved.
No drama at all.
No drama. Politeness works.
And what about the seatbelt sign?
You'll hear, please fasten your seatbelt.
Fasten your seatbelt. Very standard.
You'll hear it 100 times. Now you know it. Okay, you landed. Now the serious part, immigration.
This is where they check your passport, right?
Right, and they ask a few questions.
What do they ask? I always get nervous.
First, what's the purpose of your visit?
Purpose of your visit. So why am I here?
Exactly. And your answer is short. Tourism or business or study.
That's it? Just one word?
Just one word. They don't want a long story.
Oh, that's a relief. I always over-explain.
Don't. Short is better here.
What else do they ask?
How long are you staying?
How long are you staying? And I say 2 weeks.
Perfect. Short and clear again.
Anything else?
Sometimes, where are you staying?
And I give the hotel name.
Exactly. Have it written down or on your phone.
Ooh, good tip. Especially with a dying phone.
Especially then. Write it on paper.
So purpose of your visit. How long? Where are you staying?
3 questions, 3 short answers.
Okay, what's the difference between immigration and customs?
Good question. Immigration checks you. Customs checks your bags.
Oh, that's a clear way to say it.
Right. And they ask, do you have anything to declare?
Anything to declare. What does that actually mean?
It means, are you carrying something you have to report?
Like what?
Large amounts of cash, food, plants, sometimes alcohol.
Food? Really?
Very common rule. Many countries don't allow fresh food.
Oh, I once brought fruit and had to throw it away.
Classic mistake. Everyone does it once.
It was such good fruit, too.
Rest in peace. So the answer is usually no, nothing to declare.
Nothing to declare, and I just walk through.
Exactly. There's a green lane for that.
A green lane. And red for things to declare?
Right. Red means you have something to report.
That's easy to remember. Green, go. Red, stop.
Just like traffic lights.
So, anything to declare and nothing to declare.
2 phrases for 1 quick moment. Okay, almost done. Baggage claim.
Where the suitcases come out on the belt.
Exactly. You look for your carousel number.
Carousel. That's the moving belt.
Right, and there's a screen showing which one for your flight.
What if my bag doesn't come out?
Then you go to the lost baggage desk.
And what do I say?
My bag didn't arrive. Very simple.
My bag didn't arrive. Straight to the point.
They'll ask for your baggage tag.
Baggage tag. That little sticker from check-in?
Exactly. Keep it. Don't throw it away.
I always throw it away immediately.
Stop doing that. It's your proof.
Okay, keeping it from now on.
They usually find the bag and deliver it to your hotel.
Oh, they bring it to you?
Most airlines do. It just takes a day or 2.
That's better than I expected.
It usually works out. So, carousel. My bag didn't arrive. Baggage tag.
3 phrases for a stressful moment. Okay, I have my bag. How do I actually leave?
Look for signs that say ground transportation.
Ground transportation. That's buses, trains, taxis.
Exactly. All the ways out of the airport.
How do I ask for the cheapest way?
You ask, what's the best way to get downtown?
What's the best way to get downtown? Good open question.
Right, and they'll tell you the train or the bus.
And if I want a taxi?
Look for the official taxi stand, not people offering rides inside.
Oh, that's an important safety tip.
Very important. Official taxi stand only.
Why, are the others bad?
They can charge you 3 times the price.
3 times? Okay, official stand it is.
And you can ask the driver, how much to the city center?
How much to the city center? Ask before you get in.
Always before. That's the rule.
This is genuinely useful. I would have just gotten in.
Most people do, and most people overpay.
So, ground transportation. Best way to get downtown. Official taxi stand.
And you've officially escaped the airport. All right, role play. I'm airport staff. You're flying today.
Okay. Hi, I'm checking in for the flight to Singapore.
Great. May I see your passport? Any checked bags today?
Yes, just one. Oh, what's the weight limit?
23 kilos. Let me check yours. You're fine.
Perfect, thank you. Which gate is it?
Gate 14. But I should tell you, the flight is delayed.
Oh no, how long is the delay?
About an hour. Boarding will start at 4:30.
Okay, that's not too bad. Thank you so much.
Here's your boarding pass. Have a good flight.
Thank you. And scene.
Perfect. You used 5 phrases naturally.
I did, and it felt easy.
Because you knew the script.
Okay, let's go through everything.
Good plan. Check in. I'm checking in for and drop my bag.
Bags. Checked bag. Carry on. Overweight. Weight limit.
Security. Remove your laptop. Take off your shoes. Liquids.
Finding your gate. Departure board. Where is gate 12?
Problems. Delayed. Canceled. How long is the delay? Gate change.
Boarding. Boarding pass. Boarding group. Passport ready.
On the plane. Could I get some water? Fasten your seatbelt.
Immigration. Purpose of your visit. How long are you staying?
Customs. Anything to declare? Nothing to declare.
Baggage. Carousel. My bag didn't arrive. Baggage tag.
Leaving. Ground transportation. Official taxi stand.
That is a complete airport survival kit.
Pick 3 and practice them before your next trip. So, Mia, feeling better about your trip?
So much better. And I'm charging my phone tonight.
The real lesson of this episode.
Honestly, yes. Okay, everyone, a question for you.
Yes. Tell us in the comments, where are you flying next?
And have you ever missed a flight? We want the stories.
I have. Twice. I overslept both times.
Twice. Jay.
I'm a heavy sleeper. We've discussed this.
Set 4 alarms like your work calls.
I do now. If this helped, give it a like and subscribe.
And share it with someone traveling soon.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Safe travels out there.
Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.